Hey viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist and welcome to a viewer-suggested game, an indie horror game that is. This is the demo for Eilean Moor, The Lost Keepers. Now, I hadn't heard of this before it was suggested to me, but basically this is a game that you can wishlist on Steam. It's in development at the moment. Not sure when necessarily it's going to be released, but apparently it's about a strange spooky lighthouse. And on top of that, when I actually loaded the demo up, interestingly, there was a disclaimer that came up on the screen saying that apparently this is sort of based or inspired by a true event or something like that, so I'm interested to see what this is all about. I'm just going to throw myself in. New game, ladies and gentlemen, so I don't know how long this demo...
In December of the year 1900, 3 men were stationed on the island of Eilean Moor, and on December 7th, they sent their final signal to the outside world.
I don't feel like I've seen a picture of that lighthouse before.
Darkness fell, and the lighthouse was never lit again. For 19 days, there was no sign, no trace, until Joseph Moore, the relief keeper, set foot on the island. What he found was more terrifying than silence.
Interesting voiceover. Yes, but say, I think I've actually seen pictures of that lighthouse before. Is that lighthouse actually called Eilean Moor? Was that actually a weird... Oh god. Oh, that is a choppy frame rate, that is. And it's very loud. December 15th, extraordinary things happened in an ordinary lighthouse. Right, so what was it that made 3 experienced keepers cry and pray out of fear? Can you hear me over that? I can't really hear myself. Some truths can be far darker and more terrifying than a game or movie. I haven't actually even got the graphics set as high as they'll go. And now it's your turn to step into the darkness of that night. Okay. Yeah, we'll play around with the settings in a second, ladies. Ooh. There. Hold on, it's just loading up. Okay, maybe I should have done a test before I... Oh, never mind. Oh, actually the frame rate now is really, really smooth, interestingly. So, okay, maybe it's just on that one little cutscene there that for some reason was... Oh, never mind. Right, turning on the flashlight made the FPS go all choppy. Hold on. I need to... maybe think about, do I want to take down to medium, maybe? I feel like maybe we do, just to see what it looks like and see if it saves a bit of our frame rate or whatever, so that the game doesn't, completely shit itself. Right, that might be better, ladies and gentlemen. Granted, it's not great, but it will do. Right, burn my light back on. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I can see why it was recommended to me.
HQ, this is Joseph. I've arrived on Eilean Moor. Over.
Good. Now, head up to the top and report the situation back to us. Over.
Interesting. So, this is definitely not taking place in 1900, right? That's just when the lighthouse keepers disappeared and the relief keeper step foot on the island, I guess. Interesting. What other controls do we have? Do we have a crouch like that? And of course there's a sprint. Of course there is. Well... yeah, so evidently the fact they've got little walkie-talkies suggests that where we are now is not 1900. This is many, many decades later. Okay. I mean, graphically, even on medium settings, it looks decent so far. Granted, obviously it's very dark, so we can't see that far ahead of us, but that's fine. Also, I should very much just play around with some of the volume settings, shouldn't I? Master volume, do we just take that down to just under half? You can still hear it fairly well, it's still quite loud. It just means that if the noise starts getting loud again, I'm not competing. Ooh. Oh, I thought I was like a fragment of a photo on the ground, on the duckboards, but it's not. Okay. I think I'm just going to follow this path then. Ah, there's the lighthouse up there. Okay, ooh. That lightning effect. Just random rocks scattered around everywhere. Okay, I'm interested so far. You've got my attention. I'm like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme from Django Unchained. You had my curiosity, now you have my attention. Oh.
What the hell?
Well, that doesn't sound like any normal animal we've ever heard before now, does it? So I'm wondering if there's going to be like Lovecraftian vibes to this. Do you reckon? So this lighthouse that I'm sure I've seen pictures of before, as the disclaimer at the beginning said, I'm pretty sure it is a real place. Oh, first up on the island, I've got an achievement, an award for the brave traveller who sets foot on the mysterious island. Ah, that's like getting an award just for participating. Not that I'm complaining. I'm quite happy with that, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Oh, that's like a little ruin over there. Do you want to go to that first? To interact in this game, you need to use the keys. What, left and right mouse button? Okay. Do you go in the lighthouse first, or this little thing over here? Let's try this little thing. Well, that's a lot of birds flying around. Lovely, lovely. What is this? Oh, it's just like a weird pile of bricks. Oh, I just got another achievement. Exploration expert. For those who scour every corner to discover everything. Wow, just for coming in here? Okay. Sure. There's not really anything here about looks of it. Oh god, that's dark. Why did I do that? Strange. Okay. It didn't really look like there was anything in particular there. I guess we're going for the lighthouse then, ladies and gents. Ooh, what's going on there? Is that... oh, it's just... timber? Okay. Fallen tree. Interesting. Right. There's more timber there. It's like a little shed over here. Can we go in? Can I enter the shed? Oh, oh, it's a padlock. Well, no doubt I need a key then. Good. It's interesting that this is lit up over here. What's that all about? Huh. Okay, okay. Weird. It's just strange that that's got lighting on it for no apparent reason. Is this locked as well? Oh, it's not. No. Ah, key. Key. I just got... well, let's reach the hut, walk upwards and find the hut. Do I have an inventory? Well, it may be that it just automatically uses items when they need to be used. Maybe. Is the key not for that one then? No, must be for the front door. Just worth checking, you never know. Nope.
What the hell? It's locked from the inside.
That's not possible. Unless someone's still in there.
Key fits, but the bolt is shut. Someone must have locked it.
Alright, don't force it. There's an old maintenance ladder inside the coal shack at the back of the tower. It should still be there, last I heard. It was used for chimney access. At the top, you'll find a service hatch. It was used back in the day to hoist and lance parts and fuel canisters when the lower door fell shut in winter. Be careful in there. If the main door is locked, someone might have left it that way for a reason.
Copy
The
that.
hell?
I'll check it out.
God, it's a lot of wood. It's all just firewood, is it? Right, coal shed at the back of the tower. Is this it over here? Let's have a look now. Yeah, this looks like a coal shed. Okay. Yeah, it definitely can't be taking place in 1900 if they got walkie-talkies. So I don't know who our characters are here. I mean, didn't they say the relief keeper was called Joseph? Whoa! Okay.
It's not alone after all.
That's your reaction, buddy? Not, hey, who did that? Whatever you say, bud. Okay, what's this? nothing. Is there a little ladder boy over here? Oh, is this, wait. Oh, there we are. That's how you pick things up, evidently. Place the ladder against the hut. Place the ladder against the hut and climb up. Wait, what do you mean, place the ladder against the hut? Wait, where did it even go? Ladder? Hello? Where the fuck did I even just drop it? Wait. Hello? Place the ladder against the hut and climb up? What, the outside of this hut, do you mean? Okay. I mean, I suppose I don't... Oh. Oh, no, that's not the ladder. You are talking about this hut, right? Oh, no, there. Okay. Wait, where the fuck did I drop it? It's... freaking disappeared. Oh, son of a bitch, don't tell me I bugged the game out already. Did I just bug the game out already? Have I broken it? And I've barely even started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back in. So, let's not bug the bloody game out this time, shall we? Alright, just pick that up, carry it over here so it's not in the coal, because apparently it disappears in the coal. Oh, bloody hell, right. I'll just drop it like that, aren't I? Open that, pick that up again, take it out here. There we go, that's better. Ka-chunk. Oh. Oh, god dang, now someone's trying to ring me on my phone! Right, I'm back in, ladies and gentlemen. Just me old folks. Ringing up to say how I'm doing and all that. One of their occasional calls that they do. Mainly just to tell me that one of them's got COVID still, which is unfortunate. Right, they said there was a maintenance hatch up here somewhere, didn't they? Oh, is this it? Over here? This looks like a maintenance hatch. Go. Right, what fresh hell awaits us inside the lighthouse? Ka-chunk. Hello? Who's in here? Ah, it's just the main door over here. Can I unbolt it? Wait, where's the bolt? Is that not the bolt there? Can you not... No, that's not it. There's no actual bolt on the door that I can see. You still have the key, right? Can you not just use that? Okay, I guess not. How dark is it when I turn that off? It's very fucking dark. Is there anything I can interact with here? Someone's boots. Okay, not by the looks of it. Nothing I can interact with just yet. Game's off to an interesting start. Despite the bug, but yes, we'll see how it progresses. James Ducat, Thomas Marshall. Oh, they have a little bird. Well, good to see you're still alive. Oh, there's a little Robin Redbreast. Okay, cool. We'll investigate this room first.
I'm inside.
Never mind.
Kitchen area. There's a table set, plates, cutlery. One of the chairs is knocked over. Looks like they were eating.
Sorry, I just knocked my clock when I was putting my cup of tea down.
It's like they just vanished mid-meal. No sign of struggle, but something's off. Spoon on the floor, like someone dropped it while standing up.
Copy that, Joseph. That's unusual. Go ahead and check the other rooms. Log anything out of place, especially signs of struggle or emergency departure. We need a full report on the living quarters before we proceed. Onward.
Not sure what to make of HQ's VA. Assuming it's an actual VA and it's not like an AI voice or something. I mean, it could be for all I know. The knife. Tip of the knife is damp as if someone had used it, but suddenly stopped halfway. Okay. Now I can pan. It's very out of focus for some reason. Very strange. Don't know why that is. Little radio. Is there anything else here I can look at? Like a couple of walkie-talkies here. Are they walkie-talkies? This definitely can't be 1900. Even if it is saying it's a slightly fictionalised account in this game, the technology... No, they didn't have walkie-talkies in 1900. In fact, oh, what? Why are you knocking? Why would you knock? It's far as you're concerned, there's no one on this island, or shouldn't be anyway. Donald MacArthur. Alright, let's go in through the side rooms, ladies and gentlemen. Starting with James Ducat. What a lovely little set of quarters we have here. Book. Pot. Nothing in the dresser. In the bed, maybe? Funny how you can't even hear the storm outside anymore. Yeah. Oh. Right, well that's wedged shut apparently. Look at anything in here? What are we looking at there? A belt. Okay. Wonder what it was. Very strange. Okay. I got a picture of... Oh. Well, that's interesting. Because that picture... That was shown in the opening cutscene, but there's actually... well, it only showed 3 of them. We never saw the guy on the right with his weirdly long fingers. No, I'm just going to say a guy on the right is a demon. He's something strange. He's something not quite human, with his creepy long fingers and all that. Alright, go into Thomas Marshall's room. Interesting picture. Let me see. Oh! How spooky! A picture fell down. Oh, that never happens naturally, does it, ladies and gentlemen? Definitely spooky. Oh, here we go. Dark stains on the lid, resembling fingerprints. They look like blood stains. When you say lid, do you mean the book cover? Why does it feel like I'm shitting on the game a bit? Oh, that's what it wants us to look at. Oh, I should probably have turned the knife around, and that probably would have shown me something. Oh. Someone out there? Someone come to say hi? Sounds like it, doesn't it? Someone's out there. Right, let's go back out to the kitchen then, shall we? Gonna look at the knife again to actually get a better view of it. I turn it round. No, it's still really... Oh. Well, suddenly it's very in focus, apparently. Very strange. Wonder why that is. Right, other room. MacArthur's room. Nothing in the stove. Something here. Chisel. No books that one can examine. Oh, there's an axe. The axe handle is damp, as if it was just gripped tightly. Why would it being damp suggest it was recently gripped tightly? I don't get that. Surely, if anything, it being damp would suggest that maybe either there's a leak in the room dripping on it, or someone took it outside. There's a roundabout way of saying someone has held it recently, or someone has taken it outside. I think that's what it's trying to say. Oh, hey guys. Guys, what are you playing at? You just having a prank, are you? They didn't disappear. They just decided to play a prank, didn't they? General rules. Right. Oh. Yeah, I hear you. Wow, that smaller than the actual text itself. The lighthouse light must never go out. Each keeper must regularly check... Do you mind? I'm trying to read here. Check the lamp during their shift. Keep the oil reservoir full and clean the wick. 2. The logbook must be filled out completely. Wind direction, strength, precipitation and sea conditions must be recorded every hour. 3. Emergency rule. During strong winds or fog, no one should go outside alone. If possible, 2 keepers should act together. However, in extraordinary circumstances, even if 2 keepers must leave, one must always remain in the lighthouse under all conditions. Duty comes even before personal safety. 4. Observation reports must be kept in full. Any ships, boats or unusual events observed around the island must be recorded in the log. Any suspicious activity must be immediately reported to the head keeper. 5. Storm preparations must be made in time. Hatches must be locked. Supply crates secured. Okay, gas coming up my throat for my tea. And no items left outside. 6. Discipline among keepers is essential. During shift changes, duties must be fully handed over, and it is forbidden to leave the post before the next keeper arrives. 7. Special keys are kept in the head keeper's room. They cannot be taken without permission and may only be used in emergencies. 8. Food and supply records must be kept. Weekly consumption must be noted and shortages reported in time. 9. Rules for visitors or external contact. Boats or visitors arriving at the island may only be allowed inside with the head keeper's permission. Okay. Right. So who was the head keeper? Was it this dude who lives in here, or someone else who would have the keys? I don't know. Shall we go and look at this door over here? Is it now open, maybe? Can I go through? You gonna knock on it again? No, apparently not. So what are we doing? Explore all rooms. Okay, evidently there's something that I must not have discovered then. I guess I have to find what it wants me to look for. Can we not look at like the walkie-talkies that definitely existed in 1900? Oh, potatoes. A small knife mark on the potatoes, as if someone was about to peel them but left in a hurry. How do you know they left in a hurry? How do you know they didn't just like get distracted, put it down, go off to do something else? How do you know they specifically left in a hurry? How do you know that from that piece of information? It doesn't make sense. There's a bit of like one of those logical leap things where this piece of evidence technically doesn't tell you that. That's you sort of speculating, kind of. Alright, what else have we not seen then? Was something else in the kitchen area? Or can we not look at the bird, maybe? No. Picture? Bag? No. Bag on this side? No. Just more potats. Is this going to be one of those types of games where you just have to click on everything? Or just mouse over everything until you find what it wants you to actually look at? Because I can sort of see that kind of gameplay potentially getting a bit sort of, how should I say, tedious if it becomes unclear what exactly it wants you to be clicking on or looking at. Okay, I feel like surely it would let me interact maybe with the boards, but because evidently someone's been trying to board up this room, and quite possibly that would suggest some strange reason as to why they would want to do that. But okay, can't see anything out there. So where else can I look? Can I go out the front door now? Is it going to let me?
There's a coat here. Looks like someone had to leave in a hurry without even taking it in this cold.
But you said the door's bolted from the inside. Okay. I'm not the only one who feels like this character is making a few little sort of leaps of logic, kind of. Right, what am I hearing? Who is making creaking noises? Is it coming from the room over here? Hello? Or is it? Well, evidently we've got to find out the source of this creaking now, haven't we, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, did it stop? Heck. It stopped, apparently. Okay. Birdie, do you know what's going on? Any idea? Maybe it is the door over here. Okay, not that then. What was I hearing just a moment ago? Evidently what I need to find is still in here somewhere. Hello? It's not the axe. We've already looked at that, haven't we? Where was the creaking supposed to be coming from? I'm assuming I need to find the source of that, but it's completely stopped. I need to go into the tower maybe at some point, but I don't know. What am I not seeing? What am I meant to look at here? Not entirely sure. Well, these are... Still doesn't open that one. What is that he's got in the drawer there? Can't actually interact with it. Never mind. Just a tin of something. There's got to be something here that I can interact with, right? Just got to find where it is, that's all. I can't interact with these drawers? No? Still won't let me out there. So I came in through there. It's funny how you just can't hear the outside world anymore. It's just completely silent in here. Right, seriously, what am I meant to be looking at here? I don't actually know. What have I not moused over that apparently I should have done? There's something down there, but I can't really see what it is because this is in the way. It's like... yeah, it goes way over there. Is there a way to get through there, maybe? That I don't know about. Can't really get to that picture, can I? No, it won't let me. Oh, oh. Well, apparently I can stand on the bed. But does that do me any good? Hey, I can jump though. Hey, hey, we can bounce on old Donny's bed or whatever he was called. Hey, 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 hey. There we are. Right. Hello? Something with a stove? No? Okay, what am I meant to be doing here? I don't... No, it just says explore all the rooms. But I feel like I've gone over most sections of the room and... not... oh. Wait, what am I... Can apparently look at the cucumbers. Still wet, as if they were just washed. But there's no one around. Okay. What about the food there in the pot? Can't look at that? No? Tins, maybe? The chair? Oh, another walkie-talkie on the floor there, apparently. Anything in here? No. No. No, apparently not. Clock? Seriously, what was I hearing before? Can I go on this bed? No. It's not going to let me. Can't interact with the picture? Or this? It's not something on the ceiling somewhere, is it? Ew, feels like some big black mould, that does. The chest? It didn't let me interact with that before. I don't see why it would let me interact with it now. What am I standing on? Standing on the barrel. There we are. Don't know if I'm supposed to be able to do that, but sure. Bird? Definitely don't do anything, do you? Hello? I'm a bit unclear what you want me to do here, game. Can I stand on this drawer? Oh, maybe, sort of. Not quite, no. Just pushes me out. Okay, right. Seriously, what am I meant to do here? I'm not sure what you want me to look at, game. Do you want me to look at the coat? Was that it? Well, no, because I can't even interact with that. The boots? No? I still can't go out. And that is just inaccessible now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, now I hear the friggin' outside world when I stand directly under it. Okay, no, that didn't open. Right, I don't know what it wants me to do. I'm kinda confused. Oh my god, right, there was a note here. Jesus. Good lord. It was in here all along and I missed that. Okay, I'm gonna give a hint to the dev. If you're watching this, in the full version, please, could you maybe have things like notes and interactable icons maybe show up in a bit of a glow? when you get near them. Because no joke, I have been wandering around for at least 5 or 6 minutes in these same rooms for just, and that may not sound very long, but when you're just wandering around looking at the same things over and over, that's a bit long, I mean, the thing is, your attention's usually taken by that thing. Alright, what's this then? Strongest wind I've seen in 20 years. Headkeeper James Ducat has gone quiet, and the third assistant MacArthur is crying. Is there anything on the back? No. Okay, there we fucking go. Thomas?
About the strongest
You mean Thomas?
I'd seen in 20 years. Said Ducat went quiet, and MacArthur was crying.
That's impossible. There haven't been any major storms in the area for at least 2 weeks. What the hell happened out there?
What?
All I found here is silence. The only living thing in this place is a canary in a cage. I'm sorry, but they're not here. I'm heading back.
Then how was the door locked from the inside?
I don't know.
Well,
Joseph, one more thing just came to mind. There should be a large underground area beneath the cottage. It's not in the official records. Most people don't even know it exists.
What do you mean?
It was built years ago. An emergency shelter for the keepers, in case the island was ever attacked by pirates or other threats. I want you to check it as a last resort. The trapdoor is definitely hidden beneath the rock. The key, it's likely disguised as an ordinary object. If you look closely, you'll find it.
oh god, it's a key hunt. Okay.
One more thing. Be careful down there. If you slip and break something, it could take us 5 or 6 hours to reach you. You are a long way out, Joseph. Don't take any risks.
So hang on, am I meant to be the relief keeper? So is this meant to be 1900, and somehow they have little handheld radio transceivers, which pretty sure they didn't even have those in World War One. Pretty sure those things didn't really start to take off, and well, didn't really develop them until what, the 30s, 20s at the very earliest, maybe. Okay, so what's the key then? You're saying it's an everyday object. Is it the knife? Is it something I can already interact with? This maybe? Well, I can't pick that up. Is it a fork? Is it the spoon that's apparently on the floor? Where was that spoon? There. Can I interact with the spoon? No? Oh boy, we're back to item hunting. With no clue. I'm sorry to the person who recommended this to me if it sounds like I'm shitting on the game a bit. Yeah. Oh. What? Oh. Well, hello there. What are you doing out there, buddy? Trying to, chop wood? Is my character just not going to comment on this? You're not going to even try to get the guy's attention or anything? Oh. Well, you saying maybe it's the axe? Oh, okay, dude.
HQ, something's happening here. I saw someone in the yard, and another person ran inside quickly. Did you send anyone else here? Do you hear me? I'm scared. Please respond.
Yeah, they're not responding, buddy. Axe, maybe? You see, this is pretty much horror logic, isn't it? You have a weapon here that you could defend yourself with. Well, I guess we're not going to take it with us, are we? That's all. Right, seriously, what is this key? What is it? Is it one of these? Chisel or one of those? No. Is it one of the drawers? Maybe. Yeah, an object in one of the drawers that was in one of these rooms. This one. One of these objects. No. Okay. Are you still chopping out there? No, you've gone. Okay. Good. Oh god. Yeah, if you've ever watched my RTCW videos, especially ones from way back, I'm not always a big fan of ones where you have to hunt for a very particular item and the game doesn't really give you any clue what you're actually looking for. So, yeah. The concept of this is interesting. I can't say I'm entirely enamored with the execution of it, though. At least not yet. I mean, there's still time. There's still time for it to grab me. It feels like it is also trying to go for like real loud jump scares as well. Which, yeah, you know. I mean, sure, yeah, whatever, but... Alright, we're back to this shit again, ladies and gents. Trying to find whatever the hell it wants us to pick up. Alright. Oh, so apparently that's the trapdoor there. Okay. But what item do you want me to use? Is it a hammer? A saw? No. Is it the knife? Because there are only certain things we can interact with here. Is it a potato? No. Is it a cucumber? No. Right, we'll think here. What have we been able to interact with? Drawers, but there's nothing there. Random notes and books. Well, it says that this guy in here usually, well, I assume this guy, would usually have all the keys and things, would he not? So, does he have the key somewhere? Oh. Wait. Did I not fucking look at that before? And it wasn't interactable? Okay. Okay, game. Oh, god dang it. That's literally like another 5 minutes of just me wandering around not knowing what the fuck the game wants me to do. Well, I mean, I know what it wants me to do. I just don't get... There's like no clue as to what very specific thing does it want you to press or touch or interact with. And I'm pretty sure that was not interactable before, hence why I probably just overlooked it. Yeah, I don't know if I find this kind of game that fun, where it's just you have to go around and click on every little thing. Wait, what? Hello? Why is that not... Wait, what? Is that not it? Is there something else I'm meant to do? Wait, what? Huh? Am I meant to click on something else? Is there another picture that's interactable or something? I would have thought that would have been it, but apparently not. Or, what the... Why does the Vision occasionally do that? Can I... Well, that's done something, I don't know what. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I looked at a walkthrough, because I just could not be arsed wandering around for 600 more years. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that fucking... Oh my lord. Seriously, can you make items show up in a glow? Please? Because that blends in. Like, look at that. You can't blame me, right, for not seeing that key. It, like, fucking blends into the wall behind it. Like, you move that, you think it was like a hidden switch. Like, she said the key is disguised as something, which would make me think that, therefore, it's not a standard key. It's an object that you have to interact with, which is itself like a trigger. Not you interact with the object and it gives you a key. Oh my god, like, look at that. Because you see, look, right? You can interact with this painting from here. from this angle, if you've got the light sort of shining on that key, look at that. It looks like a seam in the fucking wall, in the woodwork. You could very easily think that's what it is. You need a glow showing up around objects, I think, especially in a dark game like this. Kind of like, you know, in Amnesia the Dark Descent or something. Also, yeah, basically the reason I learned that was because I was looking on YouTube at someone else's walkthrough. Because if I hadn't, I would have been here for fucking ages, knowing me. Just wandering around. Apparently now this drawer friggin' opens, just to give you the hint, even though previously we couldn't open it. But sure, whatever. Alright, who's creaking now? Someone, apparently. Can we go through here now? Yes, we can, thank God. Right, down the ladder then. Careful. I don't think there's much more to this demo, judging by the length of the person's
What the
walkthrough.
hell? Why did the hatch shut behind me? HQ, do you read me? The key worked. I'm inside. But the entrance, it just slammed shut behind me. HQ, do you hear me?
How the hell am I supposed to get out of here?
Joseph, say again? The connection?
HQ,
Connection is
do you hear me?
Are you? Get out. Get out, Joseph.
Joseph. Joseph, say it again. Connection.
HQ, do you hear me?
Are you still? Joseph, get out of there! Get out of there right now! Joseph, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Joseph? The connection...
Is that it? Is that where it's going to end? Okay. Oh. Thank you for taking this short journey to the shores of Eilean Moor. The story's not over yet. Add it to your Steam wishlist to see us again when the full version is released. Gonna be honest, very brutally honest, you've not sold me, unfortunately. And I know part of that is my own fault, because, you know, unfortunately I suppose I'm just not eagle-eyed enough, and maybe I'm a bit of a Speedy Gonzales, and I just kept wandering past what I was apparently supposed to be clicking on. But seriously though, in my defence, I feel like I can't be blamed for overlooking some of those things it wanted me to look at there. Like seriously, that key dangling from that picture, that thing blends right into the woodwork. And that one little note that I was apparently supposed to find, that's so easy to miss and overlook. Now that note that I did miss and overlook in the one room, I'll take a bit more of the L on that one, to put it that way. But the key, no, I stand by my criticism. That needs a glow, so you can actually see it, so it stands out against the background. And also, the other thing that I will also criticise it for is the fact, you know, early on with the coal shed, the ladder, yeah, that looks like a bug that needs correcting. But bugs and, you know, that, putting the bug aside, I think it needs a lot more polish. The voice acting is not... I'm going to be brutally honest, it doesn't feel the best to me. I mean, I like the premise of it, the concept, but like I say, the execution for me just quickly became very tedious item hunting, which is, granted, probably a degree, you know, there's probably a degree of subjectivity here. This is probably a reflection more than anything else on my own preferences in gameplay, but I just found that item hunting, even in a short demo, gets very long-winded and very tedious very quickly. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to wishlist this full version unless it goes through some serious polish and revisions. I don't know. I'm sorry if the dev is watching this and they're like, oh, he didn't really like it. But yeah, that's just my reaction to it, unfortunately. So I hope you enjoyed watching me flail around complaining there, ladies and gentlemen. Social media links, propaganda channel link, etc, as usual, are in the video description for anyone interested. If you enjoyed, a like is of course always appreciated, though, to be honest. I sometimes wonder how much people enjoy these videos where I'm clearly not really enjoying the game, and I have criticisms, and I start to sound like I'm really kind of having a bit of a whinge about it. But if you enjoyed, a like is appreciated. Other than that, I'll see you for some more indie horror, hopefully sometime soon. Goodbye, everybody. Check this place out. You see, this is the thing that I do like about the game. As janky as it is, I do like some of the scenery sometimes. Right, where's Conrad Stalin? Do I have a lot? Am I still playing as Thingy? I'm still playing as the girl, aren't I? No, I'm not playing as Suvorov with all his weapons. Need to report to the staff as soon as possible. The simplest way is to get to the secret subway station, of course. There's always a bloody secret subway. Well, they're all over there. Where is the secret subway station, though? That's the question. Can I go in anywhere? Oh, God. Always do to deal with a low aspect ratio on that texture over there. I'm going to use low aspect ratio walls. Makes me kind of wonder if maybe